Using Gorilla Glue as hairspray, probably not a good idea. Flirting with the judge at your own trial, still probably not a good idea. But a date at the sewage plant for Valentine's Day, there's the good idea here. That and more still to come. I'm Josh, and this is What's New. Have you ever had a bad hair day that you just think it can't get any worse? This woman is gonna top that. She's from Louisiana. Her name is Tessica, and well, she was just finishing up her hair and realized she didn't have any more hairspray. The closest thing to it she did have access to, Gorilla Glue spray. Sounds similar, right? It's gonna help hold her hair in place. Well, here's the thing. She sprayed her hair, and it was great for that one day, but now, a month later, her hair still has not moved. It is glued solid. She says she has washed it 15 times. She's tried coconut oil, and her hair will not move. It is like a rock hard dome on her head right now after spraying it with glue. To be honest, I worry about the day that I super glue my fingers together and I can't separate them. That alone makes me worried. So the idea of gluing your entire head solid is absolutely nuts. How would you even deal with that? It's not going to wash out clearly. She tried it. I've heard things like nail polish remover will work for unsticking your fingers, so I guess that's the next closest thing. Well, she decided it was time to go to the hospital after her hair, like I said, didn't move in a month. And basically, they've got her on a treatment plan to unstick her hair. I'd like to say maybe you could just shave it all off, but I know for some people it's not an option. You can't just cut it off. And would that even work? There's no guarantees of that. Well, looks like the hospital has got her using sterile water and medical grade nail polish remover to try and get her hair unstuck. Will it work? It's anyone's guess. Guess we're gonna find out soon enough, eh? Using Gorilla Glue as hairspray? It's probably not a good idea. Flirting with the judge at your own trial? Also not a good idea. Buckle up, finish your juice box. It's time for a doorknob of the day. Our doorknob of the day brings us to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where a gentleman was attending his virtual court appearance. Not in person because of everything going on in the world, but it is a virtual appearance. Nonetheless, it's on a burglary charge. He attempted to rob somebody and now has to face the music. How did he go about it? Well, had to shoot his shot, compliment the judge a little bit, do a little flirtation. Maybe this was a means to try to lessen the charge against him or get off the hook. Maybe he just had a thing for the judge. Who am I to judge? Totally pun intended there. Nonetheless, he got in there complimenting her. Yeah, you're gorgeous. I just had to tell you how beautiful you are. The judge was not having it at all. This guy was not getting off the hook. Come on, man. I know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, but in what world do you think that was going to work? This is like the equivalent of maybe you made your wife angry or something. You get home and you know she's angry. And you kind of creep inside ever so quietly and you do the whole, oh, you're so beautiful, so that she goes easy on you. Well, it doesn't really work in court now, does it? Pew! Nothing devalues an expensive product more than a as seen on TV. If an argument is well-rounded, it's literally pointless. The symbols for search and zoom are the same. Pew! Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and if you're looking for that perfect outing to woo your significant other or for that first date on Valentine's Day, this could be perfect. A sewage plant. Yes, a sewage plant in Brooklyn, New York is offering virtual tours for Valentine's Day. And the best part, they're only $5 for tickets. Now, what blows me away the most about this story is, yes, it is a virtual tour of a sewage plant on Valentine's Day. I get that's pretty outlandish, but normally, this is an annual event. Normally, this is an in-person event that they do every Valentine's Day, and it sells out every single year, which tells me this is the perfect spot for a first date. Come on, is there anything more romantic than taking your significant other or your date to the sewage plant and then you pull out a line like, that's a pile of shit. But you know what isn't? Spending Valentine's Day with you. Thank me later. Are you ever in a Zoom meeting or a Zoom class or whatever it may be, and you wonder if anyone's checking you out? Well, this individual has come up with a genius way to test that theory. She posted a TikTok video. Basically says it's as simple as just yawn in your camera, because of course yawns are contagious. If you yawn and you see, well, your crush start to yawn as well, you know that they were checking you out in the camera. The issue? Yawns are contagious.
Well, as we look back at the last quarter, open your review package to page number 34B. We can clearly say that profits were at a record low. We're going to need to pick that up a little bit as we go.
You yawn, and then they yawn, and then that person yawns, and this person yawns, and that person yawns, and oh my word, everybody's yawning, and it comes back to you. All because you had to know if someone was checking out your pretty face. Thank you. Welcome to the good news. I love ending off every episode of What's New with some good, positive news. There's so much going on in the world these days. Sometimes it's nice to hear a story that just makes you smile and restores your faith in humanity a little bit. This one involves a 91-year-old Navy veteran. He lost his wallet 53 years ago in Antarctica, and he just got it back. Here's what went down. A scientist back in 2014 was helping to tear down a research facility in Antarctica, and they found this wallet. Again, this was back in 2014, and up until now, they've been trying to track down the owner of the wallet. Well, they found him, this 91-year-old veteran in San Diego. That's so awesome that they got it back. That is persistence to still manage to get that wallet back to its rightful owner. Yes, everything in it is probably expired. Who knows? Maybe even that lottery ticket he had stashed away inside could even be the big winner. But that's not the point. Even if everything is expired, the point is that that is perseverance to do the right thing and return that wallet to its rightful owner. I love it. Thanks for tuning into this edition of What's New. Do you have any thoughts or reactions to any of the stories you heard in this episode? Make sure you toss those down in the comments section below. Also, let me know your questions. I always try to answer as many questions as possible in, again, that comment section. If you like what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe for more content. I'm Josh, and this is What's New.